Hi everybody, it's your girl Cindy Kopushida and welcome to my channel. To those that are new, hello, welcome, and to my old subscribers, thank you for tuning back into my channel. So as you can see from the title, today we have a video. So story time. When I was sold, or should I say pimped, yeah, whatever you can call it. Barandithiwa. Woo, child. Anyway, was me and my two friends. So it was the three of us. We head on to the streets. We went to the streets. So I think I was not that streets wise, like I had not been going out that much besides if it was school events. Like let's say there's some beauty pageants at school, at school, and then I'll be asking my parents, and then I'll have curfew at 9, and then I'll overstay and come through the week. Like the only time I would sneak out and stuff, it was just because of like maybe the school events, the school this, school that. So I never had really like street events. I never went to like clubs and whatnot. So I was new at this whole thing. Fine. So we went. So we came to this, it's not, I can't say it's a restaurant or a club, but it's like a bar, but it's not, it wasn't that tiny. I don't know what you call them. But we call them bars back home. So it wasn't small like a kambashu, like a shack bar, a shebeen, but it was big. It was big with lights, but it's not like restaurant, or should I say club fancy big. Anyway, anywho, we got there. It's just us, it's vibing, we have money, and guess what, your girl does not even know about alcohol. So I was having Esprit, these cans of Esprit. I don't know, it's like a cocktail. Now to my knowledge, now I realize I think it was cocktail. So it's called Esprit. And then then before I did not know it was alcohol. I had tried it before, like at my, I think at a family's wedding back then. I tried it before and I thought it was just a fancy drink, and I liked it. We bought that, and then my friends bought beer. I don't know why they knew about beer, but I think I did not like beer by then because of the taste. I think it was because of the bitter taste. You know, you don't know alcohol back then. Anyway, so we bought this cans of Esprit. It's just us, me, refill. And I'm like, it's like now I'm so hyper. I was this person that used to like I love dancing, so I used to dance all the time. And when I had that day, I was now dancing. I was hyper. I was up the roof. It was just me. Anyway, there's this other auntie that joined us, and this other auntie came with a cousin of mine that I know, right? So we're there chilling, and then my cousin was also buying drinks and stuff for us. Some rounds, you know, in Africa, when you're at a table, you buy rounds. I'm in Baranda, and the next person buys another round like that, until whoever doesn't have will like say I don't have, and then yeah, you either continue or you don't. Oh, I'm gonna call her Auntie Bernice. So Auntie Bernice also started buying rounds, and then Auntie Bernice was now buying way much. And then we're like, wait, I'm having it's like now it's like nobody's even drinking as much as they're buying, and it's like it's too much. I think we should stop buying. Like, yo, the drinks were coming, and now I think I was tired of the Esprit whatever thing. So now I ended up like I started drinking Coke and Fanta and water. Now it was like a thing of, I don't know. The producer will just ask, Mohanga, what do you want to drink? Coke. She go get with ice and what and this and that. And then I could see now my friends are because I think my friends knew about drinks and stuff. I think I'm a bit ignorant. Anyway, so now they were asking for amarula and ice cream and stuff. Ella, I was like, wait, who's buying all these things? Drinks were coming like this, and then there was a braai stand, like a barbecue stand outside the whole thing, like a whole yeah, we call it a barbecue stand, a braai stand, like people that when you go outside you find them there, like selling barbecue steak and whatnot. So Auntie Bernice comes in, Mwangaye, what do you guys want? I'm like, no, Auntie Bernice, we don't want more. Like, I'm trying to say no more drinks, we are good. And then she's like, come on, and then she's like, don't you guys want meat? I'm like, oh, this meat. She went to go bring like a whole pieces of steak and all this, and we were just eating and dancing. It was so fun. Anyway, because I never had done it before, like I'd never been in a club eating and drinking and having fun. And yeah, as the night progressed, after the order of the steak, so that was like maybe the whole duration of Auntie Bernice buying, like starting to buying the drinks, like a lot of bringing just drinks and snacks and stuff. So maybe an hour after, a gentleman came to our table. So I would say he was maybe in his 30s, but then I was just 16, so maybe he was 30, 35, I would say so. So this elder gentleman approached our table and he's like, and then Auntie Bernice, hey, mind you, she's not my auntie, I'm just calling her Auntie Bernice because she's let's say she used to live in the same neighborhood as us, from the same neighborhood, but then her house was a bit further than mine, like all the way a bit further, but same location and whatnot. So mind you, I grew up in a small city. This is a small city, so everybody knows everybody knows everybody's business. So yeah, anyway, so we call everybody Auntie Bernice, Uncle who, fine. So this gentleman joined the table now, and I'll call this guy Benzo. So this gentleman, Master Benzo, he came and then he sat between me and Auntie Bernice. So we started talking. So like he's talking to me and everybody else too, right? Just that he's sitting next to me and between me and Auntie Bernice. So we started like, so he's now in the group. He had joined the shebang. So so we drinking, we talking, we laughing, we dancing. I love dancing. I could dance all night. I used to dance. What happened to that? I don't know. Anyway, so after him joining us, maybe another hour passed. I think now it was around maybe going to 6:30 there in the afternoon, almost 7 there. So it's you know, when it's summertime back home, it doesn't get dark that quickly, so the sun is still setting and it's like around 7 p.m. 1900 hours. So Auntie Bernice approached me and said, Cindy, let's go talk outside. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I told my friends, like, guys, I'm coming now. I'm going outside quickly with Auntie Bernice. And then I went outside. So Auntie Bernice is saying that she's gonna give me her keys, her room key, her apartment key, and then I'm gonna go with Master Benzo to his house. I mean, Auntie Bernice's house. We're gonna get something. We're gonna fetch something at her house. I'm like, what are we going to fetch? Blah blah blah. I'm like, no, what are you doing? Don't worry. When you get there, just give me a call and I will show you whatever you're going to get, where it is, where it's placed in the apartment. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Fine. Auntie Bernice gave me her key, apartment key, and I put it in my hair so I won't lose it. Fine. I went back and sat down, and then Auntie Bernice and Mr. Benzo stood up. They went outside. So I'm like, oh my, who cares? Fine. And then after a while they came back, and then Auntie Bernice said, oh, are you ready to go, guys? So she's looking at me and Benzo, right? Mr. Benzo. I'm like, oh, to go get your things. Yes, oh, okay, let's go. And then I asked one of my friends, let's go together and you did the so we can go get Auntie Bernice something from her flight. And then she's like, no, I don't want people in my house. Yeah, you small kids, you just go mess up with my things, blah blah blah. Just go you alone, please. It won't take long. It's just you quickly and come back, please guys, please. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. And the thing, okay, on top of me being naive, she lived in my location, so she lived in the same area, like my same street as I. So I was like, it's safe. I can scream to these other aunties in my location. I don't care, right? So even though I'm going with a stranger, fine. And anyway, it's Auntie Bernie's friend. My naive head at the time. So we went. So a 16-year-old got into a car of a stranger at 1900 hours at 7 p.m. Drunk, mind you. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, God is indeed alive. So we drove all the way. How naive was that of me? We got to Auntie Bernice's flat. I opened. We got in. I'm trying to call Auntie Bernice to tell her that we have arrived. What am I supposed to be getting at your apartment? Yeah! Neither did I know. Anyway, and she's not answering. I kept calling. I'm telling Mr. Ben, so please call this auntie. Your friend is not answering me. I want to go drink. I can't stay here. I'm calling, I'm texting. Ella, no replies, no nothing. The phone is just ringing. And by that time I had a Nokia a Nokia 3310. It's not funny. I had a Nokia 3310. So sometimes if you call somebody more than like 3-4 times, the phone itself will start like beeping, and then it goes off. Our years were just fine. It was just they eat. Anyway, so I was like, so as we entered the room, it was like a bachelor flat, so I just went straight to the fridge to see if I can get something to drink, water or whatever, or cold drink. And then as I was trying to drink things from trying to drink things there, I'm seeing this Mr. Benzo. Mr. Benzo is undressing. Literally, he took his he had a coat, like not like a coat. A coat is too heavy, like a small blazer or something, like like a small windbreaker blazer, whatever, over. So as I'm drinking my water, I think it was cool drink, I'm just saying, I'm seeing Mr. Benzo taking his comeback. He's taking his shoes off, his socks, and then he took off his shirt, and then he had like what do you call it, a vest, a boy's vest under. So he took the shirt off and his coat off, so he was left with a vest, and then he took his shoes off, his socks off, and then he's taking. As I'm continue talking to him and drinking my cold drink, like, Mom, what are you doing? Are you not gonna? So as he was doing this, I kept talking to him, saying, bro, Mr. Benzo, are you now are you not coming back with me? Because I need to go back, and my friends are there. I need to have fun. Like, I can't stay here. What is this? And I keep calling Auntie Bernice. She's not answering. My phone is going on and off and all these things. I'm trying to put it on the plug and whatnot. Charge it. As I'm doing all these things, this guy is undressing. I'm like, sir, are you sleeping? Like, what's going on? Or are you changing your clothes? You know, Auntie Bernice. Maybe so. I thought he sleeps. He stays here with Auntie Bernice, so he's maybe changing into another outfit or whatever, right? Dumb was I. Have you ever seen somebody who's so naive? But and then anyway, as this is happening right now, he unbuckled his belt and then he's taking his jeans off. And in my head I'm like, why can't you not say I should leave if you are now? Like, why can't you not ask me to leave the room, like for privacy or whatever? So as I'm saying this, I'm walking towards the door now. As I'm walking towards the door, he's like, wait, what's going on? Like, what happened? I mean, he's like, what's up? Where do you want to go? Did not you agree? I'm like, agree to what? Come on now, you agreed. I'm like, what? Agree what? No, you agreed to Auntie Bernice that I'll buy you drinks and me and you will come to the room and do the do. I'm like, what? Wait. Do what? No, do the do. I'm like, so, oh my gosh. Guys, I was so hooked for food and drinks. Anyway, wait. So I'm like, no, I don't know what you're talking about and you are scaring me. So I'm really dramatic. So guess what? I started screaming and shouting. So as we were talking, I was already like on my way at the door. So I was literally at the door. The door is open, right? So I was literally standing there and screaming and shouting, like, who the do you think you are? So you think you're gonna sleep with me and all this and all this and all this? I'm like, who said that? Why do you think I'm... So did you think I... Make it make sense. Like, what the... My grandma, wait, what? Guys. And the guy, because now was like screaming and shouting and saying all these things, and he's like, I think he got a bit, he's like, he came like, because he was not talking, I was the one screaming, and then he would just answer like as whatever, as much as he can, because I was just there screaming, who do you think you are? The guy was like not trying to calm me down, so Mr. Benzo was like, no way, it's okay, just calm down. I thought we had agreed. Bernice said you, I mean Auntie Bernice said you had agreed to this. I'm like, and you also had agreed to the amount. I'm like, what amount? No, the amount, like the money. So he's trying to whisper, and, you know, because he knows he's in an environment like I could scream and the aunties and uncles next door can come because it's my area, right? So I know, like I know who lives there and who lives where. I can just scream and they can come out. So I guess that's what he was aware or afraid of. No, it's okay, calm down. I thought you had agreed, blah blah blah. I'm like, agreed to what? Here's the money. You agreed to so he said you agreed to like 700. I'm like, what? Agreed to 700 plus the food and drinks that I've been buying you guys. I'm like, I had my own money. I didn't ask anybody to buy me drinks. And Bernice came to me and she said she asked me if I would like something to eat, and I had asked her that she's the one buying, so because I was also buying drinks for her. So I was assuming that we're all buying for each other. So what do you mean you were buying for us, so you should sleep with me? Oh, my shit. Nah, I'm really sorry that you were not told about this. I'm like, no. And besides, that's not what I do. I had my own money. I did not come to the club to go look for whatever this is. So no, 'cause you know me. So I was there screaming and shouting, and he's like, okay, I'm sorry if 700 is not enough. Here's it's fine, we're not gonna do anything. I'm so sorry, don't be loud like that. So he's trying to calm me down, and then he took like this 2,000 was like in bundles. In fact, I did not know it was 2,000, right? So he just said, I thought you agreed to 7,000, and then he took out like money like this. So that was the 700 anyway. Then he took out another bundle of money, and then as he's trying to calm me down, he's coming towards me, and I'm like, don't you ever come close to me, don't touch me. I'm trying to, you know, I'm all there, I'm ready, like, you know. And then he's like, oh, it's fine. So he grabbed my the handbag that I had, the, what do you call those? Oh yeah, pouch bag, I don't know, a handbag. So this tiny one. So as he's trying to, as he's approaching me, so he kind of like hold on to it as I was moving backwards. So he held on to the bag, and then he took the money, and then he just shoved it in there, and then he closed the handbag. It's okay, it's fine. I'm not gonna I added more money, it's fine. La la la. I'm sorry, my apologies. I really did not know. I thought you had spoken with Auntie Bernice. That's blah blah blah. So he just went on. I was a bit drunk, right? So as I was there, now I was outside the apartment, and I'm like, bro, take me back. Like, how stupid was I? This person was about to rape you or whatever they would have done to me. But then here I am telling them they must take me back to where we came from, where everybody is at the club. I was so naive. Anyway, and ignorant, should I say, maybe. And then as I'm screaming like, come take me home, blah blah blah, I mean where I was and all this, I don't know what kind of nonsense is this, blah blah. And then so he started dressing up as the argument was going on. So he started dressing up, put his things on. I'm trying to go Auntie Bernice, she's not picking up. Hey, I was there. I was about to like be calling my brothers and everybody, the whole neighborhood. And then he's like, wait, calm down. He's there begging. It's fine, I'll take you back to Auntie Bernice, blah blah blah. Okay. And then we closed the door and everything. He gave me the key. He in fact closed the door because me, I was outside. I was not about to go back into that apartment. And then went to his car. We drove, like how stupid is that? Still got into his car and then we drove. So where we were at the club and Auntie Benny's house wasn't really that far. Maybe literally 5 minutes drive. 5 to 6, 7 maybe minutes if it's long. Anyway, yeah, we drove back. We came. Guess what? The audacity of Auntie Bernice. I came to her, so they are still vibing, was there in the club, and I'm like, Auntie Bernice, can you please go talk outside? You look at English, I can do. Please, let's go talk outside. And she's like, oh, you guys came back. How's everything? I'm like, let's go talk outside. We went. So what is the story? I've been calling you to go get whatever you asked me to go get. While I'm there, this person is undressing. They want to go inside me. What is this? Hey, what is this? No! What do you mean? We've been drinking and eating their money and blah blah. I'm like, did I ever come to you and say we want money and food? I mean, drinks and food. Did I? Like, what do you mean? Because I was also buying for everybody. So what of me who was also buying? No, but then he was offering this and this and this, and then so what if he was offering? He's like, so and then she's like, how do you think we were to pay this back? I'm like, so we pay this back by you selling me to him? Like, what is going on? Onyanda mugai no nyanda uri. Onyanda inambia sana ngam nimike kuraputani. Onyanda uri. I'm gonna expose you to a whole, I'm gonna expose you to the whole community and all the aunties. I'm gonna tell this to everybody. So I was there screaming and telling her that no. Hey, guess what? As we're going back and forth, so mind you, I did not mention any money yet. So as we're going back and forth, me and Auntie Bernice, that why won't you sell me out? I did not ask for drinks. I had my own money and all these things. Auntie Bernice said, was 700 not enough? I'm like, what do you mean 700? Like, yeah, 700 was not enough. I'm like, what? Who wants money? Who wants to sell them? Like, what are we doing? It's not even about the money. Why? How the audacity? Why would you do that? Like, what if that person sleeps with me, I'm infected, or I get pregnant, or he had raped me and ran? Why? Maybe I should also give you some of the money he had given me, but now I have to take the money back to him because you did not do anything with him. I'm like, what money? No, the 1.2. What? Wait. So you wanna tell me we drink? He's been buying the drinks to us for us, the food for us, and then wait, this is it. So he gives me 700, you take 1,200, and it's my Gucci that is being banged. Like, make it make sense. I'm like, Auntie Bernice, how dare you? There I was just pink. I was now pink and blue and green. I was just changing into colors like this. I was there. Those that knows me, when it's that time, like when I'm arguing and stuff, you would think I would break the house down or something. I'm like, what? No, guys, I was pimped. Like, literally, I was pimped. I must have it. So I get my body, the person gets to do whatever they want on my body, and I get 700 and she gets 1.2. Like, what? So you pimped me out. No, that's and then plus you must also add the drinks. I'm like, did you not drink the drinks? Did you not eat the money? I mean the food. But then the thing is, I had my own money. Like, I just did not get the whole scenario thing. So now me and Auntie Bernice back and forth. Even the other people now is like involved in the story. What is going on? Why are the people arguing? This and that. The club marshals or whatever, security guards chased, like not literally chased, but then said, you guys, I know you've been buying and eating here and whatnot, but because now you are distracting other customers, please go out for a while, cool yourself down, and then you can come back when you're not arguing. Like, okay. And then Master Benzo took me and Auntie Bernice outside. Brakata back and forth. Anyway, yo, and imagine a 16-year-old. Who will I fight? Auntie Bernice, she was that tall and high. How? So it's just me trying to grab Auntie Bernice there, and Master Benzo is like, calm down. Bernice can just keep the 1.2 whatever she has. So he is gonna give me more, right? Fine. So as he took another bundle of money and then he put it in my bag, like in my whatever, just like how he did it before. Then he put it back, and then I think Auntie Bernice saw that there's more money, because the bag was just a tiny handbag, you know, this teenager, I mean, yeah, young girls handbags, whatever, that we used to take, I don't know, like it's just tiny. So she could see that there's more money in there, and he's like, and then so my stupidity, I was like, I'm back away here. I was given by Master Benzo. Hey, Miss Andy Bernice, she got like, hey, she was now up there again. I'm like, wait, why are you angry? Why are you so pissed? Is it because I got money and I did not have whatever with the, but you also kept the money that Master whatever you agreed to, Master Benzo had given to you, and he's still saying you must keep the money. Auntie Bernice did not want to hear that. Auntie Bernice did not want that. Now we went from coming down to 100 again. So we're there back and forth. I must bring the money back. The time was now maybe 9 p.m. It's going to 9:10. So now we are arguing, we're having this conversation, but then we are going back and forth. So it's like we are outside because we're chased outside. So I'll leave Master Benzo and Auntie Bernice going, like talking, because Master Benzo was really trying to calm us down. And then I'll leave them go back into the club, go eat and drink and whatnot for a few seconds, and then come out and continue with the argument. Hella. We went on, I think it was around 10 p.m. Guess what? I said I'm going to the toilet. Quickly, I called the taxi driver that I know. Please come pick us up now. I have this much money. Hella. When I went into the bar, I told my friends that, guys, Quebec, we have to go. We have to go. So we went one by one, because we are still having an argument here. We can't go like them see us go, right? At my friend's place, guess what? It was 3,500 Namibian dollars, of course. I was like, hey, I have made it tonight. And you know what? Thank God that guy was just not like a bad person, maybe to say. Like, thank God he was just looking for maybe whatever he was looking for, and he's not violent. Imagine what would have had happened that in that room, you know. It would have changed my whole life. It would have maybe destroyed my future. You never know. So to think of it, it was just horrible. Like, why would somebody do that? Why would somebody just sell a teenager? Like, so in my head I had so much question later, like, is that what she did for a living? Is that what she did to other girls that did not know? Or sometimes, you know, that you don't know, maybe they are also in vulnerable situation, so they had no choice but to do that, and then she will get more money. Like, she was pimping girls, or what is this? Like, anyway, since then I never socialized with her, so that was it. And guess what? The next morning, it was the talk. My phone was going off. Auntie Bernice looking for me because she wants the money. Auntie Bernice wanted the money. I'm like, this lady, you cuckoo. You crazy. Anyway, yeah, so that was the story, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I'm not a good storyteller, but I just had to say this. Like, God, it's not funny, because I know there's really people that goes through that. There's teenagers that go through things as such. So I don't know, it's just I was just blessed that day that nothing had happened, like nothing bad happened. And yeah, as a teenager, you guys should really be careful who you hang out to. You guys should be wise enough not to go with strangers, and you know, yeah, so I was a bit naive to do that, but yeah. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and hope to see you in my next video. And to those, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. See you in my next video. Toodaloo.